Hi students, how are you all? In this video, we are going to discuss class 9 geography chapter 1, the earth as a unique planet. Before we discuss in detail about earth, let us know what is universe. Universe can be defined as the totality of all the energy, matter, stars, planets, everything, all the content that consists. Scientists have brought about different theory about the origin of the universe. One of the popular theory is that the Big Bang theory. According to this theory, scientists says that all the matters of the universe was once concentrated in an extreme dense and fireball. It also can be called as nebula, that means cloud of dust. Around 20 billion years ago, there took place a huge explosion in this dense and hot fireball or nebula, and all the matters were broken into small pieces and thrown away in all the direction at a high speed to form galaxies and stars. Scientists say that these galaxies are keep on moving. That means our universe is expanding. Then how big the universe can be? Can you imagine? Our earth is just like a dust in all these other heavenly bodies found in universe. So this explosion which took place around billions of years ago can be considered as the Big Bang. And Big Bang theory is mainly based on these facts. There are a number of other theories proposed by the scientists, but we are discussing only these theory here. Now we begin with the chapter. Before that, let me say one thing. This chapter 1 will be done as 2 parts because due to the network problem and other limitations, we are not able to upload long videos. So that there will be 2 parts for chapter 1. This is part 1 of chapter 1. In the universe, there are millions of galaxies. Can you imagine how vast the universe is? Our solar system belongs to Milky Way galaxy. There are numerous solar systems in one galaxy. Our solar system consists of 8 planets. Sun is the center of the solar system. Sun is a star. The sun is made up of hot burning gases. It has a surface temperature above about 6000 degrees Celsius. Now, which are these 8 planets? They are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. You have learned all these facts in the smaller classes. And Earth is the 3rd planet from the Sun. Now, let us start with our topic. Earth as a unique planet. Why the Earth is considered as a unique planet? Because life exists only on Earth due to the presence of water and several other factors. Before discussing the unique feature of the Earth, let us discuss the shape of the Earth. In the ancient period, people believed that Earth is flat in shape, but is a wrong thing. Some of the scientists have proven that Earth is spherical in shape with the help of some of the experiments. Let us go through those experiments to prove that Earth shape is spherical. Now let us compare these 2 diagrams. This is spherical diagram and this one is flat. Had the Earth been flat in shape, sunrise would have taken place on the Earth at the same time everywhere. But this never happens. There is time variation of sunrise from place to place. For example, Arunachal Pradesh, the eastern extreme, and Gujarat, the western extreme, there is time difference of 2 hours. Similar way, time of sunrise varies from place to place. From this, we understand that the shape of the Earth is spherical, not flat. Now let us look at this point. If you make an imaginary line from the point Earth and the sky, you will be getting an arc shape. This is called horizon. This horizon widens according to the height. That means if you go to some mountainous area and if you make the same imaginary line, you observe this that this horizon widens. From this also we can understand that the earth is spherical in shape. Now let's see this experiment, Magellan's circumnavigation. A Spanish traveler called Magellan started his journey from Spain in the year 1519, and after 3 years, that is in the year 1522, his crew managed to reach back to the same place in Spain. And this is also another experiment to prove the fact that earth is spherical. In this experiment, you imagine that you are standing at a seaport and observing a ship approaching to the seaport. In the very beginning, you understand that you can see only the top portion of the ship, and then the funnel of the ship, and finally the whole part of the ship when it approaches more closer to the seaport. The similar way, when it leaves the seaport, you observe that in the very beginning the bottom part is start disappearing from the seaport, and finally the top portion is disappearing. And this is mainly because that the earth is spherical in shape. Had it been flat in shape, the whole of the ship would have been visible at the same time. Bedford level experiment is conducted in a canal in England by the scholar Bedford. He erected 3 poles of equal length at a distance of 5 km, then observed through his telescope, and he found that the middle pole is longer than the other 2 poles. This is mainly due to the spherical shape of the earth. Other evidences to prove the fact that earth is spherical in shape is that lunar eclipse. In the lunar eclipse, earth is casting its circular shadow on moon. Only a spherical body or circular body can cast its circular shadow on a heavenly body. From this, it is very clear that earth is spherical in shape. Another fact is that earth has a heavenly body. You see, all the other planets, moon, sun, all these are circular in shape or spherical in shape due to their rotation. So that being a heavenly body, earth cannot be exceptional. It also can be a spherical in shape. And another experiment is that aerial photograph. Nowadays, many of the scientists, and with the help of their instruments and satellites, have taken the clear picture of earth from the space, are showing that earth is spherical in shape. Now let's see how the position of the pole star help one person to understand the shape of the earth. There is one star observed in the north pole of the earth. This is named as pole star. In the ancient period and all, navigators observed the pole star to know the direction, etc. So if you observe the pole star from this particular point that is near to pole, it make an angle between the observer and the pole around 67.5 degree north, so that it makes a latitude. In this way we can also determine the latitude of a place. Again, if you observe the pole star from this particular point that is near to London, it makes an angle of 45 degree north. Again, if you come here in the lower latitude, here it is a 0 degree latitude, and here if you observe the pole star, it makes a 90 degree angle. Okay, had it been flat, had the earth been flat, we could have observed the pole star in the same angle. That means the pole star can make 90 degree from every place of the earth, but it never happens. It makes different angle due to the spherical shape of the earth. Now I am winding up this topic by discussing the real shape of the earth. What is the real shape of the earth? We all know that earth is spherical in shape, but it is not real spherical. Then what is the real shape of the earth? But it is oblate spheroid. Now let's see what is this oblate spheroid. You see, observe that equatorial diameter. See this, if you draw the parallel lines to equatorial diameter, you will find that the lines length are going on decreasing. Similar way, polar diameter. You see, if you draw parallel lines to polar diameter, you will find that the length is going on decreasing. From this you understand that middle portion of the earth is bulged due to the rotation. Now for example, if you blow a balloon, after blowing it you press from both the ends. You will find that the middle portion is bulged due to the pressure. Similar way, due to the rotation and pressure, extreme pressure, the middle portion of the earth is bulged, and this shape is considered as oblate spheroid or geoid. Okay children, now I am winding up this video with this, and see you in another video.